Welcome guys, Frank is back, and today another day with the Enfield or Royal Enfield Himalayan in the background, but it's a special one. This bike has catched fire. It's totally burnt, but don't be afraid, it's not the Royal Enfield Himalayan from the last video. That was a sleek one. This is a new one, so I decided to buy it. I get a good offer, and to try maybe rebuild. I don't know exactly. I ask you at the end of this video what I should do with that one, and yeah, maybe a summer project or maybe not. So let me explain a little bit what happened. So I get this bike from a scrapper, from a scrap yard, and yeah, what happened with the bike, it's not clear at the moment. It stands in a garage with other cars, and also the cars were burned, and it's not clear if the fire started at the motorcycle here at the end, Royal Enfield, or at the cars. And yeah, let's investigate a little bit, maybe to check what happened. So if you can see, this section here where the battery is and the airbox is totally burned. You can see also that the intake manifold is burned also. And yeah, then we've got another section in the front where also everything is burned, like the cockpit and the headlamp and the handlebar controllers and so on. Here's everywhere soot. In German, Ruß for my German follower, suit. And yeah, the plastic mud guard here, the upper mud guard is just melting or was melting. And yeah, everything here inside, the main wiring, it's also burned. And I've got some notes here, what I found, what is burned. The ignition coil under the tank, the throttle body, the intake manifold, the main wiring, everything. Yeah? The switches, like clutch switch and brake switch here, and also the grips, the handlebar controllers, left and right, the seat, and the airbox, including sensor, and the charging regulator is also burned, and the cockpit and the windscreen and the headlamp, and so on and so on. So guys, yeah, I show you the main section was burned here, and another section. And in my opinion, because you can't see that here directly, but I know, or I have looked before, the main wiring is also burned under the tank. So in my opinion, the fire starts here in that section and goes step by step, centimeter by centimeter, inch by inch into the front, and came out here and goes inside the wiring here behind the cockpit bracket, and melting also everything. Yeah, so that's my opinion, that this motorcycle starts to burn and not the cars, because when the cars were starting, I think under the tank maybe the things were mainly not burned. So yeah, and just have a look on the other side. It's shade. It's in the shade right now. I hope you can see it. Also here into the tank where the gas pump is sitting. The gas pump is also melting, or was melting, and yeah, every wiring, the CO sensor here, and so on. Yeah, and also here the wirings from the charging regulator and so on. Yeah, so it's yeah, now the main question, what I should do with that bike. And yeah, maybe leave a comment for me what I should do. Hot or not, that's the question. Should I rebuild the bike mainly with used parts? I think so. With new parts it's not worth, and the costs were too high, I think so. And I just had a look on eBay, on other things. You can get some used parts in Europe, also in the US, but the post costs or the shipping costs are mainly too high. So I have to look in Europe in different countries. The main situation, or the best situation, is in Great Britain. It's a former English brand, so many Royal Enfields are on the streets there. When you're looking for used parts in Germany, the situation is not good, but eBay is European-wide or worldwide. So when you decided with me to rebuild this motorcycle, I will have a look to use parts, or maybe when you have a breaker bike for me, what I can use for spare parts, please offer it to me. And yeah, if not, if you say no, that's not worth scrap it, then I may scrap it. So that's for today. Maybe it's will be my summer project here, and yeah, my COVID crisis summer project, because lockdowns coming more and more, so I can't leave the house maybe, so I've got something to do and to rebuild a wonderful machine here. And by the way, it's in 2018 with 6,000 kilometers on the odo, and yeah, it seems like a piece of coal right now. And yeah, leave me a comment what to do, and I think I developed myself to a Himalayan expert right now. It's number 3. It was not planned, guys, but number 1 was a machine with a front accident. My buddy Oliver is driving right now. The second one is the sleek color one, where I put some usable changes on, upgrades on, you've seen in my last video, and that will be number 3. So guys, I'm very interested in your comments. Stay tuned, and thanks a lot.